Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Acei Games. Back here on City Skylines 2, trying to bounce back from the disastrous episode 1 that we got from City Skylines 2. And we're going to be starting all over because I want to do something that feels more interesting, that makes my channel to go live, something that you would like to see. And yeah, I learned a few stuff from the previous gameplay. Like, I hate the snowy weather. I don't like how this like whitish and bluish stuff look. And I'm gonna try to avoid this map that has the temperature range from minus something to something. Like this one where we were building in the last episode, we have a very wide range of temperature. It means that you're gonna spend half time being on snow and half time being on normal. And I hate that. I think that the best maps for the type of climate that I like are this one. In terms of climate, this is the best one. Even says that it's sunny. And the temperature should never go lower than 10 Celsius. So it's good, but I've tried this map before when I was testing the game, and I didn't quite like the distance from this island. That you get the starting tile over here, and all of this area is gonna be a little bit hard to get. So I'm gonna avoid this one. And yeah, this one looks good in terms of temperature and I don't know. But the thing is that it has so many water. It's going to be very challenging. And the buildable area is 16%. It's almost nothing. Here we have 41%. But here is just 16%. And we got the farmland. We have forest. We have ore. We have oil. We have connection to electricity, plane, ships, train, and even highways. That we are always going to have highways, but we have a lot of stuff here that we can use. So we're going to go to this map. It's going to be a quite good challenge, so I'm going to be into that. So, and the first thing that you see when you click the map and you start the city is that you have this map with this ugly intersection that I know that I'm gonna change. And when you pan out, you can see a lot of interesting islands. I don't know where are the resources, where are the outside connections, like the ship one. I can see some movement of ship, but here I see that I'm gonna connect these two islands first. I know for sure that I'm not going to be using a lot this intersection. I'm going to be doing something with that. And maybe I can run two highways in this main island that is going to be like the main one. The first thing that I want to check is where the winds are pointing to, so I can decide what I'm going to be putting my industries. And then I'm going to delete this small roundabout here so I can start a grid just for starting getting some milestones. So I'm gonna start building right up in here, and we're gonna meet back when I get to something that I can start planning my city and doing stuff nicely.
n'ai jamais poursuivi la gloire. Et la sienne laisse les mémoires, des cendres, des chansons. Moi j'aime les monts subtils, légères et gentils, comme des bulles de savon. J'aime les voir se prendre, et se lire, et traîner, voler sur le ciel. Sur le ciel bleu, vivrai subtilement, et je présume. Je n'ai jamais poursuivi la gloire. Marcher, ce sont des traces, et chez moi il n'y a rien de plus. Marcher, il n'y a pas de ciment. Les ciments se créent en marchant. Les marchands se créent les ciments. Et les tournants, les jeux de guerre. On voit les sentiers qui jamais ne doivent de nouveau être affolés. Marcher, il n'y a pas de ciment. Sinon celui d'étoiles dans les mers.
All right, we already got to large village. Let me pause this so we don't get anything more, because I'm gonna have this video in two separate parts. And you can see that I'm like leaving this here because I may be gonna be using this a little bit more than what I was expecting. But I made this main highway. As I told you in the previous video, you should never underestimate the power of the highway going through the city if you do it properly. And this is gonna relieve a lot of the pressure from the main street that you will have, like what I have here. That I'm not planning to use this very much as the main street, because I wanna have like a railway connection coming through here. And now that I have gone to large village, I can see where the usable area for resource is located. Like I just can see the ore deposits in the farming areas, like this one here, that I'm gonna use it for sure right on from here. Maybe I'm gonna be repurposing this area because I made this grid just to make some progress through the city. I am not planning to have this all over the city because this is so modern. I want to have a very realistic city, so I'm gonna attach to something more organic in this downtown area, or this, I don't know if it's gonna develop into a downtown, or maybe it's gonna be something like a historical district. But I want a lot of things to happen in here, so maybe I'm gonna repurpose this to be farming, and yeah, maybe I'm gonna be using this too. I am very locked into making this area the port area for the city. Why? Because I've seen from the beginning a lot of movement of ships. As you can see here, you can see a cargo ship that is some dummy traffic going through the map that moves through here. So it's going to be very easy to bring this here. And since I'm going to be bringing stuff through railway through here, maybe I can run a rail line from here. Then we can go across somewhere here and make an additional outside connection here. And later on, we can go this area, then all the way through here. Maybe put a cargo train terminal here because we have these factories. And then we can connect with this that is already been made. So there's something happening in here you can see that we have something going on in here. Let's see, where are the ore deposits? There are some of them. We have quite a lot of ore here that we can extract and bring through train to this main area here, or maybe this one that we're going to have here, because we're going to be placing a lot of industries here. Maybe we can keep these industries there. Maybe we can move them to here. I had to decide that because we cannot go very deep into the game with those decisions pending to be made, because we can ruin all the stuff if these industries get to level. You can see we are level 1. This is not high like for me to worry about that, but if we get to level 3 or 4, things are going to be getting a little bit harder for us to bring back when you turn all that up. And yeah, we have some interesting things that we have been doing here and that we're going to continue doing on. So I'm going to start to repurposing this whole area. I'm going to lose a lot of population, but since I have a little bit of experience in City Skylines 2, this doesn't matter at all. I'm going to be attaching more to the general aesthetics that I'm going to be wanting to achieve here. As I told you, one of my plans is to have this rail line that I'm going to try to make it feel like a classic rail line that has been there for a lot of time and that is being used. Maybe we're going to have some dead lines coming from some part of the city. I haven't talked to you about this area here. I want to maintain this as a park. You can maybe see me planning this in the time lapse, but I want to have this like a park. And I love the location of these castle ruins and this old stone monument that we have here. I like how it sits on top of this city. I would like to place some high rises and stuff over here and all around here, that maybe this could be like a point where people can come and have a nice view of the whole city that we're going to have. But I'm going to maintain this. This is very nice. This is one of the best things that I have seen so far in this map. And even though that we have low buildable areas, you don't have to underestimate this map. This map is very beautiful. So let me continue building and we're going to meet up in the last part of the episode. All right, guys. Now we're gonna be doing some of the most important part of my plans for this build. That is the planning of the future port that's gonna sit right on here. And you can see that I have already started my plan of moving the industrial area from here to this area where we have almost triple the space available. And right on, I have been changing my plans on the go, but I still have the approach to build the rail line over here and get them to move somewhat to this point where I'm planning to have a bridge and meet these two rail lines here. And we're gonna have something very interesting here. Maybe we're gonna be putting the rail yard in this area because maybe it could fit. This is a huge building, the rail yard. Let's see. And yeah, it can be done some terraforming here, and we can maybe make it fit here. We can maybe almost plan to put a small mini port here, because one of the things that I have in mind for this is that I'm gonna put just a few highway connection through some of the islands. Most of them, if I have like a very important city going on in here or a small village in this area, people will gonna have to move with ferries because the distances are very long, and I don't plan to place like a huge bridge that feels not realistic. You know me, I tend to change my plans on the go, but right now this is my approach. So let's go back to what's gonna be the project that we're gonna be doing right here, and is the future cargo harbor that we're gonna be making in here. I don't have the ships unlocked yet. We need to have more. Oh yeah, we can unlock it because we have. This will give us an idea of how big the port has to be. So let's go to here, and we have the cargo harbor, and you see that this is a huge building. So this is gonna have a lot of terraforming, but we're gonna be doing some fun stuff that you're gonna rely on, and we're gonna be starting right on here. All right, here we are at the moment of the truth here when we are going to unpause the game. Let's click on pause, and now everything is gonna be filling with water. This small portion over here, I couldn't do anything about this because this is outside of the map, and I had to wait until I unlock this bit of map here. And maybe I can stand this port. I can maybe unlock another tile. The bad thing here is that I had to unlock 2 tiles. I had to unlock 3 tiles to make this look perfect as I want it. I can maybe stand the port a little bit to the front here and combine it with the industrial area that we have going on in here. Maybe that's going to be a plan for the future, but right now I am right where I want it to be. I can make a cargo train terminal to fit somewhere here, and we can see that we just had to make a little change to this section here to be able to fit that in this portion of land. So I'm gonna be doing that. And I'm gonna be back in a few moments.
One more time and one more night without your hands, without me in your arms. Looking back, I wonder why I didn't show you how deep is my love. Let's talk about love. Tell me, what do you like? Tell me, where do you wanna see me naked? Let's talk about love. Tell me, what do you like? Tell me, what do you like? La 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 love. Let's talk about let's talk about love. Let's talk about la 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 love. Let's talk about I'm gonna be better than you thought. I promise I won't jealous. You don't deserve it all. I'm gonna be better. Let's talk about let's talk about let's talk about love.
All right, everyone, here we are editing the episode, and I decided to come back and give you this speech because I had to cut a lot of footage, a lot of speech that I had originally recorded when I was playing the game. And yeah, the thing is that the episode is already like 27 or 28 minutes long, and I don't like to have episode that long. My preferred timing is to be in between 23 and 25 minutes, and this one is longer than that, so I had to cut the footage. And I'm saying that because you're gonna see now in the cinematics that, by the way, I was using the camera mode, which is a very, very powerful tool to make cinematic shots and screenshots and stuff like that I'm gonna be testing more in the future episode. But what you're gonna see in the cinematics is some shots of the whole city as it was when I finished, and you're gonna see some part that I didn't include, like the placing of the rail yard, placing the harbor, and doing some little stuff that I decided to cut. And yeah, I just want you to know that because you're gonna see these parts are gonna be featured a little bit too much in the cinematics. But yeah, saying that, we are here arriving at the end of the episode. And as always, I tell you, your duty now is to give us a thumbs up or thumbs down, depending if you like or dislike the episode. And put us your opinion or something that you think that we should do or something that you know that I don't know in the comment section. And as always, I tell you that we put here in this channel some amazing content about City Skylines 1 and 2. I don't know if I'm gonna be putting City Skylines 1 next week or City Skylines 2 again, but we're gonna be putting something here. But yeah, we have arrived to the end of the episode, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna see you in the next episode next week. Have a nice day. Bye bye.